Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today's video is Dollar Tree Pea Stuff Ornament. This was so easy to make, and it was very inexpensive. If you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. It's coming up next. Okay, what you need is the pea stubs from the Dollar Tree. They come to, leave them on the card for now. You need some paint. I've got mango. This is going to be for the beak and the feet. And I've got black. I have a very fine tip paintbrush and a small paintbrush. And a plate to put the paint on. And I have white ribbon, and I got this a couple years ago. It doesn't have to be this, it's just got to be a light color. White I prefer just because the pea stubs are white. And this is 1.5 inches wide. It doesn't really have to be that big. 1 inch would be okay. 1.5 just gives you more room to write. And you're going to be cutting about 1 foot of that ribbon. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint their little feet and their little beaks. I have never cared for the pink. I always do them some kind of an orangish yellow. And this mango is it's a good shade. Okay, I'm going to paint the beaks and the feet, and I'm going to be very, very careful not to touch the white. And this usually takes me 2 coats. I think you can see the difference just in the 1 coat. There's 1 coat, and I could probably leave it like that, but I do like 2 coats on it because it gives it a more intense color. And one of the reasons that I leave it on the card is because the feet are suspended above the card, so they dry easily. Okay, I cut the ribbon 12 inches long. And I'm going to dovetail the ends, and that is just folding them in half and cut from the fold to the point. And dovetailing always gives a ribbon a more finished look. I mean, you could always do the angle, but it looks a little more professional this way. At least that's what I learned when I did floral design. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to mark this at 3.5 inches. And I'm just going to mark it very lightly. And 3.5 inches from this end. And I've got from here to here to do my writing. So I'm going to take the extra fine paintbrush and the black paint, and just write in whatever word you decide to use. And like I said, this ribbon does not like to have things written on it. I guess it's because it's got all this glitter on it. So it may take 2 to 3 coats. Okay, there's 1 coat of the black paint. And I think I'm definitely going to use another coat. I mean, it's visible, but it's not intense like the way I want it. So I'll be back after this. Okay, everything's nice and dry, and I'm going to take the tape off the bottom and remove these little doves from the card. Okay, now that the paint is dry enough for me to handle this, where I marked it at the 3.5 inch, I'm going to scrunch it up, give it a good pinch, and give it a twist. And since this is wire ribbon, this is pretty much going to stay where it's put. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now with the hot glue gun, I'm just going to hot glue the little scrunched part to the beak. And I don't know if they're all like this, but the beaks, like this one is facing this way, this one's facing this way. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this little piece dove to the pinch. And I am definitely hoping that I didn't lose too much footage because I did run out of memory. Okay, I'm going to finish the other side. Okay, the glue is dried and cooled. And I'm going to put this on my mini tree so you can see what it looks like done. And there's the ornament all done. And like I said, I am eventually going to have a complete peace dove tree, and I will have them holding ribbons that say peace and joy and Merry Christmas and Noel and every other Christmas saying that I can think of. But for now, this is the first one for the tree. So if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and happy creating, everyone.